Hello everyone, my name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Seder. Today we are talking about A Wicked Thing by Rhiannon Thomas. This book just blew my mind. From the very first line, I was just instantly pulled in and I just couldn't get enough of this book. I didn't ever want it to end, and now that it has, I've kind of been suffering from a little bit of a book hangover, and I'm kind of at a loss on what I should read next, but enough about that, let's get started. A Wicked Thing is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and in my opinion, it was done really well. It wasn't some modern day version where Aurora is portrayed as some high school girl, and it wasn't some super romanticized version either. It was just really realistic. Like, if you suddenly woke up to find some stranger kissing you, what would you do? That's right, you'd freak out. And that's exactly what she did. I mean, the book opens up with Roderick kissing her and she screams and attacks him because, some stranger is kissing her. And not only did she wake up to find some stranger in her room, but she also discovers that while she thinks she only slept for a few hours, she really slept for 100 years. And the world she knew and all the people she loved are gone. Aurora is, of course, confused and angry and just wants to wake up from this crazy nightmare. But unfortunately, she is awake now and has to face this strange new world. Her once great kingdom has suffered its fair share of hardships, and most of the people don't think that things can possibly get any better. But there has been one ray of hope that has withstood: the tale of the Sleeping Beauty. That's right, while Aurora was asleep, the people have turned her tragic story into a fairy tale that tells of true love overcoming all and of long-lost princess that will bring magic back to their forsaken world. Could you even imagine being in Aurora's shoes? She just woke up and is trying to deal with the fact that her family is long dead, and now everyone is telling her that she has to marry this complete stranger and fix all their problems. The king and queen only want her around to appease the people. She's just a pawn to them. Really? She's just a pawn to everyone. Even when she sneaks out and meets a boy named Tristan who works in one of the taverns, he was just going to use her to back his rebel plans. And amidst all this, Aurora discovers a sleeping magic within her, a fire that is just waiting to be unleashed. How it got there? She doesn't know, but Celestine, the witch who cursed her, wants to take the power for herself. By the end of the book, Aurora finds that an empty marriage to Prince Roderick is not going to save the people, so she runs away to regroup with the help of the mischievous foreign Prince Finnegan. So, we are left wondering which path she will take. Will she decide to trust Tristan and back the rebels? Will she go on to Van Helm and side with Prince Finnegan? Will she ally herself with Celestine in the hopes of being returned back to the life she knew? Or will she find her own way and save the people on her own terms? I'm sure you could tell that I really enjoyed this book, and I really cannot wait until the next book comes out so that I can see what she does next. I just loved how realistic it was, and I loved that Aurora wasn't just some naive little damsel in distress. Definitely 5 stars, and like I said, I'm eagerly awaiting, seems like I'm always waiting, for the next book. But tell me, you guys, have you read this book? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Go ahead and let me know. Like I said, I've kind of been suffering from a little bit of a book hangover, but I still downloaded a new audiobook. It's called The Farm, and I'm not sure if I like it yet. It's kind of like a mystery thriller type book. Like, this guy, his parents kept a lot of secrets from him, and now his dad thinks his mom's crazy, but his mom thinks that there's some conspiracy going on, and it's up to us to decide what's, really happening. And I kind of like it, and I'm kind of into it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, obviously the mom's just crazy because this all sounds like nonsense, but either way, I'm still going to finish that. I did not continue with The Dead and the Gone. The narrator, I hated the voice for him because it just did not match the main character at all, so I couldn't keep going with it, and I kind of just found myself not as into it as I was into Life as We Knew It, so I did drop that. I might come back to it, but not right now. And then for real books, I decided I am going to reread The Selection and Clockwork Angel. I couldn't decide, so I'm currently reading The Selection during the day on my Kindle and Clockwork Angel at night on the regular book because I own the copies. I might be going to the bookstore soon, so I might pick up something new, but otherwise it's just rereading for me. But either way, I will still be updating those reviews when I finish them, so I'll see you guys next time.